Healing changes you. You don't remain the same person you were. That person doesn't return. He or she just doesn't come back. And that at first seems so scary. It seems to be the scariest thing we face is this loss of identity. Identity that was wrapped up in attachment. And it seemed, certainly for me, any integration that I felt with myself was solely tied to that toxic relationship. There was no integration truly with the self. And I think this is certainly for those of us who've been through repeated patterns of narcissistically abusive relationships. In the aftermath of narcissistic abuse, your emotional world becomes a chaotic landscape where the boundaries between hope and despair blur. Within the confines of your knockbox, you oscillate between feelings like anger, fear, and shame, amplifying your confusion. You find yourself in a paranoid, schizoid state where fear and distrust seep into every interaction, making you hypervigilant and defensive. The echoes of the abuser's words reverberate around your mind, fueling feelings of worthiness that clash with feelings of anger towards them and yourself. This anger becomes a double-edged sword, empowering you one moment and leaving you feeling powerless and guilty the next. The trial run. Life for the echoist begins as a trial run, an endless rehearsal in which the script is written by hands too harsh to guide and too cold to nurture. The child, tender as spring's first bloom, learns to contort themselves into the shapes demanded by a world that offers neither justice nor sanctuary. Under the shadow of narcissistic judgment, every action feels scrutinized, every breath weighed and found wanting. Like a sapling bent against the wind, the echoist grows in directions not their own, roots twisted by the need to survive. They seek acceptance in barren soil, yearning for rain from skies that only storm or withdraw. The world becomes a fractured mirror. The good parent glimmers briefly in the moments of warmth, while the bad parent looms like an endless